So family, welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Happy Saturday. I didn't think I was going to get on and do a rant today, but heck, why not? All right. But first, before I go, do the great three free things. Like, share, and subscribe. It's always greatly appreciated if you just do that. I can't ask for anything more than that, especially the liking and the subscribing. But anyways, I was having a conversation and with one of my friends, and definitely he reminded me of what you have to do with certain people, certain times, whether they're friends or family. You got to learn to give people 2 weeks notice. Um, Great example. The reason why I'm calling this the 2 weeks notice rant is because he, um, in a sense, is just breaking up with a significant other. He is moving on for one specific reason. He's very much in love with her, but he's in the point of his life right now where he's building his economic empire, and he unlike other people, he's actually making sacrifices. He's actually got, because he lives in the city, he's like, I'm getting rid of my car. I'm working from home now. I don't need a car. I get all my food and stuff delivered to me. If I need to get somewhere, I can do an Airbnb, and if I can do an Uber, Lyft, or if I need to take a road trip, I can just get a rental car. There's no point in me having a car to pay insurance and gas and maintenance and all that stuff. So and his house that he has, he's basically rented out every single room in his house, um, so that he doesn't even have to pay his mortgage, and doesn't even and only has to pay the one utility. Between the mortgage and the utilities, that's basically all that's being covered. So his profit margins are increasing, and because since he's working from home, he's able to work on his side business at the same time, and also he's able to put more time into trying to figure out how he can buy more real estate. So that's where he's at in his lifetime right now. Now his significant other is like, well, no, I'm not with this program. I want to live a normal life. And he's like, well, I'm trying to build an empire here so I can turn my job into an opportunity. And she said basically, well, I don't mind being broke. I don't mind getting by and living paycheck to paycheck. And my mindset is, and as well as his, he's like, well, that's cool, that's what you like, but me, I want to be able to get myself. My goal is within the next 5 years, at the most, 3 years at the least, is to be able to get free from my job so that I can pursue the life that I want and be able to have generational wealth for my future children. His words exactly. And she's basically stated, his significant other, well, now ex, because she's not his significant other anymore, stated, well, my parents were, my mom was a school teacher, nothing wrong with that. My dad was a manager at McDonald's, nothing wrong with that. Like I said, nobody's job shaming. And we got along, we had it hard, but we got along just fine. So I don't see anything wrong with that. And he said, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that either, but that's not what I want. It's about what you want in this life. And that's basically the moral of the story. So he said, it's time for me to give her a 2 weeks notice. And usually when people have to give 2 weeks notice, it's usually for a job, because that's the most respectful thing that one can do is, so you don't want to ever burn any bridges. And a lot of times you have to give notice to your landlord if you're renting. Hey, I'm going to vacate the premises. I'm possibly breaking the lease. You can keep the security deposit. What's the process? So you have to give people notice in regards to a lot of things. If you're a landlord, you got to give your tenants notice that something, you need to get some work done, or you're not going to renew the lease, or something to that effect. Notice usually has to be given in regards to a multitude of things. But the moral of the rant here is, because like I said, it's going to be a very quick rant, is that you have to learn when to give people notice in your life. Everybody, some people have a season and some people don't. But for those that do have a season in your life, give them notice. Don't have to be disrespectful about it. But if they're not willing to evolve with you in the way that you're trying to evolve, because everyone has their own way of evolving. That's really my whole thing. Everybody has their own way of evolving, whether it's a career, a business, people want to get married, people want to have kids. Everyone has their own way of evolving or whatnot. And if the people that you're evolving with aren't trying to evolve with you, then it's time for you to let it go, all right? On that note, family, do the great three free things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. And as I always say, make money moves or live broke like a fool. Take care.